New Year's resolution everyone makes and usually breaks is losing weight. But now there's a little help that, you know, the diets and exercise are not working. We're talking about MyShape Lipo is here to help you out. Back with us today is our friend Trevor Schmidt of MyShape Lipo and patient Jody Neiman. Hi, Jody. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm really good. First of all, Trevor, we've had you on a few times.
Right.
And if someone's just tuning in for the first time, MyShape Lipo, it's liposuction, but a little different, correct?
Right. So, you know, everything that we do is under local anesthetic. It's the safest, most cost-effective way of doing the procedure. You actually get to stay awake the whole time, which sounds kind of bizarre and scary, but it's, you know, and Jody will attest to this, it's not that bad, and you get to walk out, and you're feeling good, and, you know, people go out to lunch or dinner.
Now, I have to ask you about that, Jody.
Afterwards.
Staying awake, I mean, I've actually never been put under in my life. I've never had a broken bone, knock on wood, or anything. So what is that like being awake during the procedure?
It was, to be honest with you, it was a little bit nerve-wracking at first when I walked in. I was super nervous. It was one of the things, I shook his hand and I said, sorry, I'm really nervous. I was sweaty. And he goes, that's okay. I'm not nervous at all.
That's good. Good thing you're not nervous. but sure, it's pain-free and it's just like you're awake during it, right?
Yeah, he talks you through, I mean, you're talking about everything through the whole entire procedure. So the 90 minutes from the time I walked in to the time I walked out, it was 90 minutes. And it felt like 40 minutes to me. I mean, he talks about everything and anything the whole time he's working on you. So you don't really feel that it's that long.
Yeah.
Even though it was 90 minutes, I felt like it was
went by
40.
fast.
Yeah.
And you just did yours 5 weeks ago.
Yes.
How have you felt as a result? Have you already seen inches? I think we've got some pictures to show before and after even. Oh my gosh, look at your arms.
These are not her arms.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's not you.
Photos.
These are some other ones.
Okay.
I honestly, for me, it's not so much the weight difference, but it's a lot of inches that have come off. My clothes are fitting better. I've actually been sleeping better.
Wow.
So that's been really helpful. I'm a single mom of two little boys, so sleep's very important.
Absolutely.
And it's been helping me sleep. I don't know if it's the lipo that helps me sleep, but I'm sleeping a ton better.
Well, I'm sure. And Trevor, there's a lot of health benefits of liposuction because when you have extra weight, maybe you've got sleep apnea, and also anything around the middle section, that's where you have a lot of cholesterol and heart disease, correct?
Yeah, and you know, Jody just told me this morning about how liposuction, and she feels like she's sleeping better now, and that's kind of fairly new. I haven't heard that from too many people, but there are many health benefits that patients have told us about. They can breathe easier. A lot of that fat puts pressure on the diaphragm and the lungs, and you can't take a deep breath. And immediately after the procedure, they stand up, they can fill their lungs. You know, more energy, able to bend forward and touch your toes, tie your shoe. I mean, simple things. But there's many, many benefits to the procedure other than just cosmetic. And a lot of people think this is just a vain cosmetic procedure, but it's not. You know, a lot of people are finding health benefits. There was a study that showed that the removal of fat around the abdomen area will reduce triglycerides or cholesterol, which will in turn reduce your risk factors for diabetes, heart disease, stroke, high blood pressure. I mean, these are all things that people are concerned about, especially going into the new year.
Sure.
You know, there's a study by the CDC that showed that almost 40% of the population is now obese.
Oh, yeah, it's a huge problem. And you're ahead of the game now. You're going into the holidays with weight loss. Every day you're loving it more and more and so happy you did it.
I am. And I mean, it was just going from people talking about, you know, doing a tummy tuck or something like that where you're actually having a huge incision. Mine were smaller than my finger, my pinky. Yeah, I mean, just small. And I was up and went and got my kids from school right after. And not a problem. And I play golf as well, so I'm a very active individual, and I've 2 weeks in and I was already swinging. So
congratulations.
Yeah.
Well, good for you. I'm glad it went so well and had great results. If you want more information, of course, about MyShape Lipo, we got information right there. The number, always dial 702, and there's also the website. I got a little extra on the booty, but I hear the booty's still big. It is still big and it's still popular, so, but I like it a little less, so we might have to talk. All right, guys, thank you so much. Happy holidays to both of you.
Thank you.
Jason, you don't have anything to spare.